Hello and welcome, friends. Welcome to another episode of my flea market vintage finds. Today it's been a good Saturday because I found quite nice instruments at decent prices. So, guys, let me tell you what I paid for this lot here. All that you see here on my desk, I paid around 80 leis or 16.38 euros or 16.45 American dollars. And let me start with this beautiful red Waterman, guys. It has this wonderful cap. On it we have engraved Waterman. It has also a hallmark, but I'm not so sure what it says. Maybe gold plated or gold field. I'm not so sure. But what I know, guys, is that this wonderful model has stood the test of time. The gold plating is in wonderful shape. Based on its design and the fact that we have a semi-hooded nib, I should say that this is a model from the 1970s. It certainly looks quite similar with this nib, with some Parker models, of course, a Mont Blanc 22 and 24 from the 1960s, and it is a nice fountain pen. Incredibly, in my point of view, it resembles a lot with some Mont Blanc models from the 1970s, including the feed. You can see the semi-hooded nib, a steel nib, gold plating. The gold plating has faded away in time. This is a simple fountain pen with it uses a ink cartridge or an ink converter, and it comes in this beautiful red. What I paid for it, guys, only 10 leis. So 10 leis, guys, or the equivalent of 2.05 euros or 2.06 American dollars. A wonderful fountain pen. Okay, let me leave this aside and let me show you this beautiful torpedo shaped fountain pen, a German fountain pen. But no, guys, unfortunately not a Mont Blanc. We have a clue of its producer written here on the ring of the cap. We have a Senator, a beautiful classic Senator in this torpedo shape. And if we unscrew the cap, we can see the beautiful ink window in this light blue and the wonderful nib. I believe that this is a Bock nib, if I'm not mistaken. You can see that deer that jumps over the cliffs, and we have also engraved on it iridium point. Another steel one, gold plated in a wonderful shape. An interesting feed. I'm sorry, I just cleaned it and it has a little bit of water. A slight deformation here at the grip section. I'm not so sure if it's a mistake of fabrication or in time it got deformed. Usually at high temperatures we can see this deformation. A piston filler. Unfortunately, the piston needs a little bit of work. What did I pay for this wonderful classic German piece, guys? Also 10 leis or 2.05 euros or 2.06 American dollars. A wonderful piece in my point of view. Okay, let's leave this aside and let's check out this small cylindrical metallical container. Well, I bought it and it included, or I found out inside of it, 4 nibs, guys. So what did I pay for it with the 4 nibs? I paid only 5 leis or 1.02 euros or 1.03 American dollars. And let me show you the nibs, guys. I will put the cap here. Okay, let me take out the nibs. Well, they are stuck there, but I'm not so sure. Oh, sorry. I hope I did not damage them. So I know for sure I have 3 steel nibs that you see here. They are designed for not a fountain pen but a deep pen, and I want to show you the engraving on one of them because they are all the same. So Leo's number 0111 EF, I believe extra fine, Iserlohn, Iserlohn. I hope that this is the correct pronunciation of that town. I have 3 nibs of this type, guys, for deep pens, and I have one for a fountain pen, a steel nib gold plated, a beautiful Romanian nib engraved on it Flaro, iridium or iridium, sorry, and 52 and an FK on it, guys. So I like a lot this container. It's very practical for the transportation of nibs, and it can carry several nibs, and they are quite secure in this container. So for €1 or $1 I think I did quite nice. Now guys, let's show you the most expensive item. It comes in this leather dark brown case, or a etui. It reminds me of an etui that has the same color and the same material, but it is engraved with Mont Blanc. This particular one is not engraved in Mont Blanc. The only clue about its provenance or about its owner are these engraved monograms, and I think it's an RR or a KR of the previous owner. And I bought this, including this fountain pen. I paid for both of them 25 leis, or 5.12 euros, or 5.14 American dollars. And I will put the etui here, oh sorry, here guys, because I shown it to you. And we are left with this fountain pen. In my point of view, I think it's a German fountain pen. The only clue, or one of the clues about its producer, we have a logo of a man's head, and first I thought it was the god of war, Mars. And no, we have something thermically engraved on it. Mine friend, I think, or friend, or Freung. Mine, it means it's mine in German. Okay. And if we unscrew the cap, we can see this beautiful transparent ink window. I recently cleaned it with water, guys. And of course, we can see a steel nib, and on it we have engraved Edel chrome or chrome pan and one coal. So Edel, I believe it is a German fountain pen producer from Germany, and this is a piston filler. Again, unfortunately, the piston needs some kind of work because it is stuck on its position. And guys, I paid for this beautiful pen and this etui. I already told you I paid around €5 or 5 American dollars, but I think it was worth it because this etui, it is certainly a beautiful vintage leather etui from the 1950s, and I think it could hold easily a Mont Blanc 146 or maybe even a larger diplomat. I don't know. Certainly you can see it can hold large fountain pens in it. Let's move on, guys. And I will move on to a quite common Romanian fountain pen. How do I know it's a Romanian fountain pen? Well, technically engraved on the barrel we have Flaro Vega SM. Unfortunately, this particular fountain pen in front of you doesn't have the original clip. This the original cap. This cap we can see engraved on it Pyongyang. definitely a Chinese cap, a metallic cap. We can see a dent here, and it lacks the original clip. And this is the Romanian fountain pen. We can see a semi-hooded nib, fitted a semi-hooded nib, a steel nib gold plated. On it engraved we have Flaro. Of course, if we open the barrel, we can see the integrated and the working order ink converter. It's integrated because you can't remove it from the main body, but it is quite nice in working order. So I have to tell you that I paid for this 7 leis, and including the entrance fee of 3 leis, I should say I paid for this 10 leis like the others, or 2.05 euros or 2.06 American dollars, and I think it is a good price. I will certainly use it for spare parts for other fountain pens. Well guys, I will leave the best for the last. Guess the producer of this pen. I can give you a clue. It is related with this piece over here, and probably you already know the answer, but this was like my best buy of the day. And speaking about Romanian made writing instruments, I got myself a beautiful vintage mechanical pencil, and it is produced in Romania. How do I know that? Well, engraved on this clip we have written Electrometal. Well, Electrometal was like a big factory, and during communist times several factories in my country were named Electrometal. Unfortunately, on this particular piece we don't have the city. So Electrometal, I think it was in the capital Bucharest, also in Cluj-Napoca, in Timișoara, but on the internet there are some rumors that this particular mechanical pencil was made in the town of Timișoara. The design is quite simple, part metallic and part plastic or maybe celluloid, I'm not so sure. And the design is of the mechanical pencils of the years 1930s, 1940s. It has this mine, it's a 1.18 millimeters mine, and you can see by turning this part the mine leaves, you can see, and now by rotating it to the other part and pushing on the mine or the lead, it retracts. So guys, a wonderful find, not a common find, quite a rare piece, and again only 10 leis or 2.05 euros or 2.06 American dollars. And now the moment you are all been waiting for, my first celluloid in this beautiful tortoise brown. I can't tell you what I can't describe how happy I am when I saw it at the flea market. Well, I had to do my poker face because guys, this is wonderful. And actually I did not have lots of money, or I know that in my pocket there were only 30 leis, and I know I've chosen 4 writing instruments, and the seller wanted 50 leis for them, and like I said, I had only 30 leis, and I had to put down, I believe, a Pelican, an MK10 without a golden nib, but I was quite scared to lose this beautiful Pelican. Well, it is a ballpoint pen. It is a shame that it is a ballpoint pen, but look at this wonderful celluloid. It has another flaw. It lacks this clip here in the shape of the beak of a pelican, and it is in an amazing shape. In fact, this is the Pelican 455, and we have here, so Pelican 455 Germany, and it used to belong to a Millie Emmering or Emmessing. I'm not so sure, maybe a German person or a Hungarian one. I'm not so sure of this name. Maybe you can help me, guys. Mili Eme Ching or Emesing. I think I'm pronouncing it correctly. Well, I have in my collection another one, but this is the 355 model, another ballpoint pen. Let me show you here though. So 355 and the 455. They are different. So the clip is the same and it can be changed. So I can put this clip on the other one. And although the classic one is the green one, I think that this is the most beautiful celluloid ever made by Pelican. But this is just my opinion, guys. And yes, it can be changed, so I can put this over here. And what I want to show you, I'm not so sure you can see in this lighting, but this is a black celluloid, and this is a a dark brown one. So wonderful. But what is more interesting is the price, guys. Well, I paid for this 10 lays, and I was afraid that the seller won't sell me 3 pieces for 30 lays, because for 4 pieces he wanted 50 lays. But I was fortunate enough to buy this beautiful piece, and of course, you know, guys, I will cherish it forever, although it is a ballpoint pen. The only thing I have to find is that clip. Maybe I will find it on eBay as a spare part. So guys, those are the beautiful vintage finds at the flea market. I'm quite happy with my finds. I did not have a large budget, as you can probably guess. So total around 17 euros or 17 American dollars. But look what you can find if you have a little patience and a little knowledge of the fountain pen or the writing instruments world. I want to thank you guys for your time. If you like this episode of my vintage flea market finds, please subscribe to my channel to support my activity. In return, I will show you beautiful gems, writing instruments, both new and old. And of course, you can be part of my fountain pen collecting journey. I hope you've enjoyed this episode, guys. I will see you again at the next one. Till then, bye bye, and God bless you all, my friends.